Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamadhasiqmdanis with metric numbers AF190033. I am from Section 5 of BFC43103 Foundation Engineering students. So for the individual assignment number 2, I choose ground anchor as my title. So we move to the general introductions of ground anchor. Ground anchor is a structural member implanted in soil or rock that is utilized to transmit an applied tensile load into the earth. So, ground anchor, referenced simply as ground anchors, are installed in ground field drill holes. Ground anchors are also referred to as tiebacks. The basic components of a ground anchors include the anchorage, free stressing unbound length, and bond length. Next, for the figure number 1, shows the basic components of a ground anchor. There are 4 types of ground anchor, which is A is straight shaft gravity grouted ground anchors, B straight shaft pressure grouted ground anchors, C post grouted ground anchors, and D unreamed anchors. So for the straight shaft gravity grouted ground anchors are typically installed in rock and very stiff to hard cohesive soil deposits using either rotary drilling or hollow stem auger methods. 3 gravity displacement methods are used to grout the anchors in a straight shaft borehole. So for the straight shaft pressure grouted ground anchors, they are more suitable for coarse granular soils and weak fissure rock. The anchor type is also used in fine granite cohesionless soils. With this type of anchor, grout is injected into the bond zone under pressure greater than 0.35 megapascal. Next, for the post-grouted ground anchors, they are used to delete multiple grout injections to enlarge the grout body of straight-shafted gravity-grouted ground anchors. And last but not least, for the unreamed anchors, there are consist of 3 grouted boreholes that include a series of enlargement belts of unreams. These types of anchor may be used in firm to hard cohesive deposits. At the left side of the slide shows the figures of the types of ground anchor. There are 4 types of basic applications of ground anchor that commonly used in engineering field, which is number 1 is retaining wall, number 2 is slope stabilizations, number 3 is uplift slabs, and number 4 is concrete dam stabilizations. Next, there are a little bit advantages of ground anchor, which is number 1 is execute excavations neatly to create large constructions planned without using probes in order to make mechanized excavations. Number 2, keep excavation walls sustainable. Make very deep excavations without depending on the basement structure. And number 3, anchors combined with soft retaining walls to redistribute the internal forces of wall structure. So, this can reduce the size, depth of steel bars in retaining wall. Next, we move to anchor load testing. When compared to other structural systems, ground anchors have a special features in that each one is load tested to determine its load capability and load deformation behavior before being put into a service. The outcomes of determine whether to accept or reject ground anchor was: number 1 is performance test. Performance tests involve incremental loading and unloading of a production anchor. The performance test is used to verify anchor capacity, establish load deformation behavior, identify causes of anchor movement, and to verify that the actual unbound length is equal to or greater than that assumed in the anchor design. Number 2 is proof test. The proof test involves a single load cycle and a load hold at the last load. The magnitude of the applied load is measured using the jack pressure gauge. And last but not least is extended creep test, which is an extended creep test is a long duration test. Examples approximately is for 8 hours that is used to evaluate the deformations of anchor. That's all for my individual assignment presentations. Thank you.